Hello, everyone. Hi. Good afternoon. Welcome to the State of Programmatic Summit by InMobi. My name is Amal Thomas Roy, and I lead the Client Solutions function at InMobi for APAC market. It's a great day for all of us, and I hope all of you are doing well and all of your families are safe and fine at home. During the course of the day, we look to touch upon two of the most interesting topics in marketing and advertising today, and they will be video advertising and gaming as a topic. The idea is that all of the speakers that we have lined up today will talk about trends and how to do video and gaming and advertising in video and gaming today in the most perfect fashion. I'll of course kick this off with a state of programmatic video advertising in Southeast Asia as a topic. And in the as part of this session, I look to cover it in two parts. The first is we look at a little bit of research, a little bit of insights from the way we deliver video advertising on the InMobi Marketing Cloud. We've pulled together some insights and some reports from the platform to sort of talk about and bring to all of you guys. The second bit is of course where I'll talk about how to do mobile video right itself. Like what are the environments where we can deliver video, and what are the best ways to sort of reach out to your consumers with mobile video today, especially in this sort of a scenario. Before I start the presentation, let me quickly share my screen. Hi. So like I was saying, the idea is to cover the state of programmatic video advertising in Southeast Asia, and as all of you would imagine, right, like video is one of the most exciting formats that every marketer turns to when it comes to reaching out and engaging their consumer today, across the globe, and Southeast Asia is no different. And today, the idea is to look at it in two parts. Like I said earlier, in the first bit, I'll talk about a few insights that we've seen from the way we deliver video on our platform. And in the second part, I'll talk about the way in which we deliver video and what are the best practices that a marketer out there can sort of take from some of the learnings that we've had over the years. I'll quickly get started. I want to start by sort of appreciating the opportunity that is right in front of us, right? Like, and of course, we've spoken several times about the opportunity mobile has sort of grown into for a marketer especially in the last 1 year, with more and more people logging on to several mobile apps, and with which mobile video is grown rapidly in the last 1 year or so, whether it's through short form video apps, whether it's through OTT, and even outside these core video apps, we think there's a huge opportunity to reach out to your consumers with this format called video, which they really appreciate, and that can be done across a multitude of apps that we have on the marketing cloud today. The core of it, of course, is that even if it's a small screen mobile, as all of you would have imagined, the impact that it can deliver is huge. And the best estimate to the fact is that mobile today, time spent on mobile by your end users is almost at the same level as the television. Right, like imagine being in 90s and imagining that a small screen would see almost the same time spent as the television, which is the big elephant out there, right, when it comes to media. And it's not just the a time spent. It's also the number of people who are on mobile phones. It's also the increase in daily viewing of online video itself on mobile phones. And year on year, we've seen almost 57% growth in daily viewing of online video, especially in a market like Indonesia today. And a lot of this time is spent watching and streaming video on their mobile devices. That's really the context to appreciate video in that sense. And what that really means is the future that we are looking at definitely is video. And the fact is that the future is already here today. And if you look at Indonesia, we have almost 94 million mobile video viewers in Indonesia alone. And this is definitely reflected in the kind of spending that marketers has done on video, like I said earlier. And marketers are increasingly, turning to video as a medium to, the first choice medium to reach and engage their consumers. If you look at all the big, verticals out there, all of them turn to video, but particularly on the InMobi Marketing Cloud, if you see, it's retail / FMCG, which is consumer packaged goods, brands that are increasingly turning to video as a canvas for storytelling for their brands. And of course, e-commerce guys are, not far behind. E-commerce, gaming, and BFSI, in fact, are the three other verticals which look to video in a big way, especially in Southeast Asia. It's not just about the brands. We also want to touch upon some aspects when it comes to video advertising in itself. And top of mind for all marketers out there is what's the engagement that I'm seeing on video today, right? And if you look at engagement, a category like shopping or e-commerce definitely leads the chart when it comes to engagement, because it's very native. Mobile as a platform itself is very native to them, because the user has an opportunity to check out a video, see a brand that's familiar to them, probably not familiar, and quickly sort of check out the brand with a click of a button, and probably check log into their app, see what are offerings there on the app, etc. So mobile itself is a very native experience for shopping / e-commerce, and even if you look at the other brands, FMCG, BFSI, and gaming, even those brands see really high engagement on video advertisement, and all of this has really resulted in, especially in the context of the pandemic, and people spending more and more time with their homes and on their mobile devices. The CTR, which is a key sort of benchmark, a lot of us sort of tend to look at when it comes to video advertising, almost 179% higher CTR, was driven by video as compared to other formats, in South Asia, and this has seen a 3x growth year on year. Being delivered by in-app video, and like I said earlier, what all of this is meant is almost 36% of all in-app spends is accounted for by video today on the Marketing Cloud. Having said that context, I'd love to get into what are the key aspects that you need to keep in mind, and what are the best practices that we can take away from some of the learnings we've had as a platform when it comes to doing mobile video right. Before I sort of quickly begin the section, I want to just establish, the three sort of go-to factors when it comes to delivering mobile video, right? One is just the formats in which you can deliver, right? Like how can you make mobile video mobile first, right? Like rather than taking a video asset that's created from other platforms, say a desktop or a television, how can you think mobile first? How can you create experiences, more video experiences that are native to mobile screen and can be delivered in a way that consumer really appreciates and engages with? And that can be done through multitude of mobile formats. Second is just the timing itself, right? Like how can we get the timing right? Whether when it comes to do I deliver a long video that's expected to build recall for my brand, get my brand top of mind with the consumer, and probably create an association with a certain real world entity out there and all that. So do I do that long video that way, or do I create a 6-second? Do I create a short video that can quickly get my consumer a look at my brand and so on? So these are some things that I sort of look to cover in this section. And here is I'll start with a short video that sort of explains some of these concepts. So, really the starting point, by saying, how can we take that core asset that, a brand is building out there, which is potentially the landscape for the horizontal video, and how can we adapt it to mobile? Now, mobile is held vertically in a lot of environments, but there are environments where the, experience is again landscape. While we adapt the video into horizontal and vertical, how can we bring in interactivity to the video, right? Help people engage with the ad and so on. Or how can we make the video shoppable in itself? Like I said, for an e-commerce brand, making it shoppable and leading to a brand destination and all that. It's one video, but multiple assets, multiple formats, and that sort of leads to infinite possibilities. And that really is our capability today as a platform. We work with a multitude of video apps out there. So the opportunity is reaching the user across, the multiple apps that he uses across a day, he or she uses across a day, across a month, and reach all of them, reach all of these users in these different kinds of apps in the, using the format that's best suited for that app, right? Like if you're delivering in a gaming app, how do you deliver in the best possible fashion on the gaming app? If you're delivering in a news app, how do you deliver video in the best possible fashion on the news app? That really is something that we want to sort of talk about. And I'll cover this, I'll talk a little bit about landscape and vertical. Starting off with landscape. If you look at landscape video, which is the horizontal asset that we looked at, it delivers almost 47% higher CTR as compared to other formats. And we've seen almost a 6x growth in CTR for landscape video ads, and that can primarily be attributed to like I said earlier, users spending more and more time, more and more people logging into different kinds of apps that we work with at the InMobi Marketing Cloud. And of course, the technological advantages, the technological aspects behind delivering a video ad. What's the infrastructure that we have built, and some of the advances that we've made in terms of delivering a smooth experiences when it comes to video advertising and so on. So, and on the landscape video, typically what we've seen is FMCG once again leads the chart, and shopping and social media, of course, joining FMCG as top spenders on landscape video. This is typically the asset that somebody would be delivering on a television or a desktop or a social. They adapt it to mobile, bring it to mobile, and deliver it on apps across categories. So this consistency, I think growth in CTR is that we need to sort of take away from landscape video. And what are the environments where we deliver landscape video? This is a good example. Like this is a gaming app, and a natural break in gameplay. There is a horizontal asset, the horizontal video that sort of loads, and the users quickly sort of go through, like a nice little ad in a very convenient break, and it's a great sort of experience for the user where he can sort of quickly get into the video, watch the video, and then get out of the video and go back into gameplay. So this is something that a lot of gaming players sort of deliver. The other is, of course, the in-stream advertising, the pre-rolls that an OTT is able to deliver. Of course, comes in the form of a pre-roll, like I mentioned. This one is an example of a cream cell cat being delivered as a pre-roll on an OTT player. It could also be delivered as a mid-roll where the video sort of loads as a content as a user sort of watching a video show or an episode in a video show, so to say. So it's the same video ad that's played as a pre-roll and a mid-roll. Those were broadly the horizontal use cases that I want to touch upon. Next is vertical video. Vertical video, if you look at vertical video, this is the most native experience to mobile phones and most of the mobile apps that a lot of us would be using today. And what we've seen is, it being the most, closest to the mobile experience for the user, it delivers almost 196% higher CTR as compared to an average ad format out there. It's almost a 2x driven on vertical video as compared to some of the other formats. So top spenders, again, like if you look at vertical video, when conspicuous absence is FMCG, which of course FMCG is still a big sort of spender, but we are looking at shopping, social, and gaming apps particularly delivering vertical experience. And I'll just show you quickly some examples of how we do this. So in a gaming experience, the first one is a rewarded experience where the user takes a break and opts to sort of watch a video as a reward in a particular game that he's playing, and the video sort of plays, gets a reward in gameplay, and goes back into the game that itself, the game that he or she is playing itself. So the second one is an example of an interstitial video, which is as any other interstitial, it sort of loads as a video in a game as the user sort of play. I also wanted to touch upon, in-feed experiences within, let's say a short video app or a news / social app, so to say. The news / social experience that you're seeing here is more of a native experience within the feed itself. Again, like what we've seen is these are great examples of looking at, video advertising in itself. Also wanted to touch upon a couple of other, quick examples of delivering, vertical video and video itself. So, whether it's news and content apps, or whether it's utility apps out there, we believe that there is an opportunity to, deliver video to the right audience in these apps as well. And it really goes back to what I said earlier, right? Like, video is a format that your consumer is used to and wants to watch. So there is an opportunity to, and all of these apps out there, whether it's a news app, whether it's a utility app, there, these apps present an opportunity to deliver video and engage your users in, in these settings as well, so to say. And all of this is obviously on the back of our monetization SDK integrated into some of these apps, and delivering really cached and buffer-free experience in true HD to your end users. And whether it's horizontal or vertical, I think there's an opportunity to sort of reach out to the right user in the right place, and and deliver the great experience in these apps. It's not just this is the other aspect I wanted to say. It's not just in being able to deliver vertical and horizontal experiences. Mobile gives you a lot of other possibilities as well. Mobile brings with itself, whether it's a gyroscope, whether it's being able to deliver haptic experiences. Mobile brings with itself a whole lot of capabilities, and being able to integrate some of them into video experience is something is a great sort of unlimited opportunity out there. Like the first one that you're seeing here is a simple video with an end card, for example. This is a full vertical video being delivered in an app. Beautiful little ad about a Taco Bell product, and it ends by delivering an end card which talks about the product itself and gives the option to the user to maybe buy now, or discover a store near them, and so on. So video with end card is one of the ways in which you can use the capabilities that I talked about earlier. The second one is a video with carousel. Third one is an interactive video, and the last one is a 360-degree video, which is based on a 360 asset that we had originally produced. The second one is a great example of delivering, taking a horizontal asset and making a vertical experience out of it in that sense. So if you look at the BMW ad, the video ad here, we've taken the horizontal video, we've added a carousel underneath the video which talks about the features of the car itself, and it seamlessly delivers as a full vertical experience. And the interactive video is an example of taking it one step ahead, where we have created natural breaks in the core video asset itself. Pauses the video, gets the user to engage with the video, probably look at the features like a pilot assist that the ad is sort of suggesting there. Get the user to pause there, click and engage, and move forward in the ad, and really experience the ad, and in a nice immersive way, and delivering video, not just as video, like I said. Like I said, the second aspect that I wanted to touch on is timing. Third, timing obviously is one of the key aspects. Getting timing right in that sense, like I said, do I deliver a short video versus a long video? What are the advantages? So, just to summarize, what the learnings that we have, what we've seen is, I think, a long video ad gives the user an opportunity to stop and engage with the ad, and probably make a click of a button, with the longer duration that it sort of gives, and hence the CTRs is slightly higher on a long form video ad. While a short video ad obviously gives you the opportunity to deliver high video completion rates with users, the kind of attention spans users have these days. It's often very important to probably start off with a short video ad, get a high completion rate, and then probably sequentially target the person with a longer video ad, and obviously bring in vertical versus horizontal here, and bring in multiple formats of video to sort of engage the user and so on. So that's really the second point that I want to talk about. And the other aspect, of course, when it comes to programmatic video itself, is your ability to bring in the other capabilities that a programmatic stack brings to you, which is your ability to reach the right audience, like I said, at the right place at the right time, and reach the user in the right, while you reach them in the right place at the right time, reach them with the right format in the right environment, right, when it comes to video itself. So being able to take that core asset and converting it into multiple assets that work the best way across the kind of app categories that the user is on, and being able to deliver it all real time, right? Like that's really what programmatic brings to the fore when it comes to video advertising, and that's an opportunity that I think a lot of advertisers can explore a lot more. And we try and do that, a lot for, all of our key advertisers in South Asia. And it's something that we definitely want to sort of keep delivering on. Not to forget that real-time bidding brings with itself the opportunity, the transparency that any advertiser requires. And you only end up paying only the right price, for the inventory that you buy, along with the transparency and brand safety that we always sort of deliver on and promise to you guys. So we work with all the leading third-party players when it comes to whether it's brand safety, viewability, or measurement when it comes to your ads. Obviously, we've been one of the leaders in trying to deliver fraud-free experiences for our the marketers that we work with, and we work with partners who adopt only the best-in-class fraud-free practices, and we're one of the leaders when it comes to adoption of ads.text and so on. Again, like I said, privacy is at the core of some of the things that we do, and being able to deliver privacy-first experience to our advertisers, especially in these times, is really a core objective for us as a marketing, as an advertising tech stack. And we work with players which wear compliance across geographies. That's really it from me in terms of things that I wanted to talk about video in general. I'll now quickly go into 3 video case studies that I want to leave you guys with. There are 3 case studies that I want to talk about. The first is an example of how Dove delivered video advertising and really encourage women in Indonesia to express themselves, and Dove being the custodians of real beauty, right? And they wanted to encourage women to express their idea of their real beauty through these video experiences. I'm choosing not to play this video given the paucity of time here, but please feel free to go through the video and understand how we deliver the campaign. The second one is an example from Pons. And again, this is very relevant in the times of the pandemic, and Pons, wanted to create awareness among women in terms of how can they practice skin hygiene. Probably, wash your hands first before you, touch your face and so on. So a very interesting message that Pons wanted to deliver, and it's a huge campaign. This case study sort of sums up how we sort of did it for Pons. However, I'll play one video for all of you guys right now, where Breeze, the Unilever brand, worked with us to sort of bring together all the capabilities that I've spoken about so far, whether it's reaching the right audience, reaching them at the right time, in the right environments with the right format. We worked with Breeze to bring all of these together and deliver a personalized video campaign at scale using mobile. I'm just playing out the video so that you can all listen to it.
Unilever, the globally renowned brand, has been improving the lives of individuals with consistent innovation since 1872. Unilever planned to launch their liquid detergent brand Breeze in the Philippines, where 95% of consumers still used powders and bars. Believing that liquid detergents added genuine value to their consumers' lives, Unilever sought to bring about change and increase penetration for the category in a choked market by understanding current user habits. Through qualitative research, Unilever identified 7 critical reasons as Filipinos considered switching to liquid detergent. However, this wasn't enough. Acquiring data-driven, actionable insights and mapping them to the most relevant segments was required to drive personalization at scale. To do this, Unilever leveraged InMobi Pulse to launch a mobile-first consumer intelligence survey. Reaching over 11,500 consumers, This survey helped identify category preferences, usage patterns, and most critically, key barriers to adopting liquid detergents. Unilever developed 3 key segments: 1. Bargain hunters, 2. Skeptics, 3. Laggards. To action these insights, Unilever leveraged InMobi audiences to create accurate lookalike audiences. Using over 2,000 unique data attributes, an audience of 1.5 million individuals was generated from the initial seed audience of 11,000 respondents. For maximum media efficiency, Unilever leveraged programmatic video, which has an engagement rate 150% higher than other formats. By going programmatic, the brand delivered customized messages to cohorts at scale. To measure campaign impact, Unilever conducted a brand lift study, which revealed that 70% of the audience was impressed by the ad, 75% recalled watching it, and 83% of them recalled the brand correctly. This reflected in that 1 in 3 consumers went ahead and bought the product. By leveraging programmatic solutions to identify the right segments and understand their behavior through data-driven insights, Unilever engaged and acquired users by delivering personalized content that creates value for consumers at scale.
The case study really talks about, the opportunity to, deliver a video ad to the right audience, and it particularly talks about, our ability to use mobile research to identify audiences with intent for your category and for your brand, and obviously tying the mobile video story alongside, the right audience, and that's really what we wanted to leave with you, with this session. That's where I'll end the session, and I'm hoping that all of you guys will have fun listening to all of the other speakers that come after me. All of you have a nice day. Thank you.